I'm Robbie Bessner, I'm the CEO of Therasage, and I'm also the Chief Science Officer, and I'm here at Hippocrates, and I'm debuting the brand new Therasage360, or the Sauna, and I want to show you all exactly how it's probably the best out-of-body too, experience that you could ever imagine. So this is all you need. You don't have to really use a knife, you can use a scissor, but I brought a knife today. I'm just going to cut these bands like that. Okay, and then we'll put this thing away because I'm dangerous. Okay, and then I urge all of you, if you buy one of these, to save the box because it's very, very thick corrugation. We spent a lot of time figuring that equation out, and it's the best way if you're shipping it overseas. Just save the box, throw it upstairs in your closet or your in your attic. Okay, so this is probably the only part of this that has a lot of our name on it. And so you just take it out of the box like this, and we'll move this guy aside. And then we got the case. Okay, so this is it. It weighs about 24 pounds. And we make it both in the US current for 110, we make it in 220 for Europe. And we actually have just developed, and nobody knows this either, but we made one that actually works in both environments, both in 220 and 110. So if you're traveling and you're an international traveler and you want to take your portable sauna with you, and we developed it in a way so that it actually can fold up, as you can see. And if you're in clinic, you can convert a treatment room into a detox station in about a minute. You see how fast it sets up. And if you're home, you can collapse it. You can go under the bed or in the closet. So it's a space saver because we did make the wooden saunas, but when we made wooden saunas, we discovered two things. Some people couldn't afford them because they're $3,000 to $4,000. This thing is $800 for retail. Or they could afford it, but didn't have space. Like they live in a $1 million apartment right on Park Avenue, but there's no space for it. But they need the sauna because this is probably and considered one of the best detox devices that you can buy. So now the magic's gonna happen. How am I doing so far? Pretty good? Okay. So, you just take it out like this, and you'll know the bottom of the sauna because it has a gray, sort of rubberized bottom, so we're going to just stand it up on that. And then, even though it's got a carrying case with an arm, with a loop, we also created on both sides of this, there's actually a place where if you don't want to put it in the case, but you want to have it negotiated around your house, you can just hold it up like that. And then that's it. So let's move the case aside. And this is the back. There's the power supply. And then behind this little door, or this window here, velcros down, is the controller that sits in here, in this little pouch. And also the power cord. And we made an extra long power cord. So it goes about, I think, 10 feet, something like that, which is kind of cool. And then what you do is you just make sure all the wires are good, and you just close it back up like that. So that's all that is from that end. So now I'm going to turn it around, and this is where the fun starts. So all you do is you just unhook the Velcro like that, and then open up the rings. Okay, now when you do that, you then find a chair. You find a little pole that is designed to give support to the upper part right there. You also find the handy dandy nifty user guide that'll probably change about 7 more times in the next 20 minutes. And you find an extra spare zip out collar because it goes right over here, and so you can use one and wash one at the same time. Okay, got that? Pretty cool. All right, and then, wow, it did this for me. It was almost automatic. This is a foam floorboard that goes right there, but what you do is you just zip up the floor like this. Like I mentioned before, the bottom is rubberized, so you can have it on a Persian carpet like you see here, or on a parquet floor, and it won't hurt that. And then you put the foam floorboard down, and it kind of holds the perimeter in place. And then this is the front panel, which is what makes the sauna very, very, very unique. And this is the floor panel that goes right here. So you can see there are like little feet here, and that part, the feet imprint goes down first. You guys see that? Yeah. Okay. So you put the floor down here, like that. And then this panel is really cool. One side has like a padding feel and the other side is flat. The padding side actually goes on the inside of the sauna like this. And then what you do is there's a little crease here and you just bend the crease in on both sides like that. And then this becomes a 6-panel that not only supports the front of the sauna, but also generates frequency into the sauna. So you've got 6 panels, 2 in the back, 1 on either side, 1 on the floor, and 1 in the front. So we call it the 360 because the frequency is all around you. It's pretty amazing. And that's how simple the setup is. And then of course you take the chair out. I might need my knife for that. Let me do that real quick. All right, so you take the knife out, and then you pull the chair out.
Can I help you?
Okay, great, thank you. Here's my handy assistant, Pierre. He's from what part?
Belgium.
Belgium, okay,
Here.
awesome. Nice. Good, yeah, I can just slide it right up. Good. And the chair, you know, it's the best we could do for a chair. There are some recommendations, and you'll see it on our website, and we'll send them to you for chairs that are a little bit more comfortable. But this is designed for portability, so it does actually fit inside, as you saw. And you set the chair up really simply like this, bring it over, and that's it. It's kind of cool. But we do recommend if you're a little bit bigger person or you want more comfort, they make these shower chairs. You can buy it at Bed Bath & Beyond or on Amazon for $35. You can get a nice chair there. But that won't fold up, it's not portable. And so that would actually go in here like this. And I know we spent more than 5 minutes on this video so far because I'm taking my time about it, but when you're setting this thing up, it virtually takes a minute or two, that's it. And putting it down is about the same. And then this bar, there's 2 little hooks or clips that go right in here. And this bar goes right in that little clip area, and it holds the front of the sauna away from you. And this is in front like this. And then, you know, imagine now you're inside and you zip this guy up and you're ready to go. There are 2 zippers that are right here. And this allows you, when you're inside, to bring your hands out. Usually what I do is I bring the remote control after I take it out of the box, and I just have it sit right in here. And I'll show you how the remote works real quick. Let's plug it in. Okay, so you may want to come in a little closer just so you can see that. So the remote is simple. You know, of course we're in the US, so I'm using it in Fahrenheit, but if you click the button and you turn it on, you'll see it defaults to 150 degrees. It'll warm up in no time. It takes about maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes for it to start to get warm right away. And then it elevates. You can bring the temperature up by 10 degrees all the way up to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, which is extremely warm. As I said earlier in class, 120 degrees is good for normal detox. But if you're going after a health challenge or you just generally like it a little hotter, I give you the availability to do that. So it goes all the way up to 170. And then the timer is an extended timer. It defaults to 60 minutes. And it moves up or down by 10-minute increments, and you can go all the way up to 90 minutes. So you can be in this for an hour and a half. Pretty cool, right? So that's basically the whole story here. And thank you for being with me today at Hippocrates.
Thank you very much.
And allowing me to introduce the greatest infrared sauna ever. Later on this year, we're going to be bringing ozone into the cabin, and we're bringing essential oils like diffused oils. And you asked the question earlier. Right now, you can just put like on a cotton ball with a couple of drops, but we're actually going to have a diffuser, and you're going to be able to bring essential oils in and combine that with your treatment. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.